and so I'll have to process it. It's amazing how large these files are.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really big. It's like, it was like
Gail.
500 meg. Hey, Gail, how are you?
She's on
Nice
mute.
windblown hair look there, Gail.
Yeah, I'm unmuting her. You're right. You're officially unmuted now.
Thank you.
What happened with this, I will take this waiting room thing off, because what happens is I need it for work. Not that I would ever use my work thing for this, but it's just kind of how they kind of migrate together, I guess. All right. Just so you know, I did some mind mapping for the rest of the script, so I got things to write now.
Oh,
Okay,
I
good
just
to
didn't-
know.
Yeah,
You
so
have a resolution?
I do have a resolution. Alejandro and the cop work together, and they break the case, and they send Fran over to capture the guy because she knows kung fu or some shit.
Cool.
That's kind of how it's going to play out.
Cool.
All right. So what I'd really like to accomplish tonight is, I'm not quite sure how we do this, other than I'm going to flash up on the screen the script I currently have. And I'd like for us to kind of go over what we think would make how best to do this. And like I said, we're all like co-directors of this thing. So because some of you guys will be filming some stuff by yourself, and you're going to press your family into work like an old British press gang. So what I'm going to do, if you don't mind, is I'm going to put the script up on the screen, and then we'll just walk through it. Is that okay with everybody?
Cool.
Okay, good. By the way, I did well, not just, actually, I'm not quite ready yet for that, am I? What was interesting was let me get this up. Oh, there it is, okay. Someone's got the sniffles, is that they're doing cocaine? All right. Now we'll try it again. I'm going to share the screen with you. Okay, can you all see that now?
Yep.
Okay, good. On this first page, this part right here, actually, there's a really cool function on this thing called annotate, and I can write our notes right onto the script and send it back to everybody tonight.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
oh,
Okay,
I did not realize that.
awesome.
Okay,
so I don't have to take notes?
well, I wouldn't trust me. That I've achieved that kind of competence with this. Because
I didn't say I trusted you. I don't have a paper copy of the script, so I don't know.
Okay. All
I
right.
don't know that my notes on loose leaf would be any better.
Okay. What I was kind of on this whole thing right here, I thought what we'd do is change it to have everybody in different states of inappropriate bottom dress, like shorts and sweatpants and whatever, bathing suits or whatever you want to wear, and the top part being business casual, for like, a polo shirt or something that you'd wear to the office every day. And then while you're doing this, the scene would open with that, and we'd all be dancing in our own little frames, except Richard, of course. Of our own, because he's busy. He's busy holding Joanna captive downstairs, so he's gonna be late for just about every meeting.
Yeah, I'm
Anyway,
busy. I'm busy murdering people, and
Yeah, he's busy planning murders. Anyway, and everybody comes in, and at one point or another, they're dancing around, they're getting their coffee, and then Jeff finally shows up, and then everybody joins the meeting. But Jeff has his back turned to everybody initially, so he doesn't see everybody in their play clothes. And then everybody will be professional at the front of the camera. And I thought that, Mike, if we could get something like play that funky music, White Boys by Hot Cherry, or something like that. or even something funky from that's a public domain. That'd be great.
Public domain might be tough, but I'll find something funky to.
Okay, yeah, so everybody can kind of dance to it.
I think you can play up to 20 seconds of something and be okay. So I don't know how long you were planning on
I
having.
want
think-
20 seconds. Yeah, I don't think that the Wild Cherry's going to be chasing us down for a. Okay.
Yeah, but if you put it up there somewhere and there's bots that patrol things, and as soon
Oh.
as they come across one of their things, they'll shut you down. So it's
Yeah.
better to have something. There's a place also called Neo Sounds, and they have like different types of music. They're not a lot of money. I've used them on a couple different projects,
Okay.
and then you get the license for it. You're good.
Okay. Yeah. So it's going to Neo Sound. That's online?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can type in like the type of music that you're looking for, and it'll give you all these different ones, and you can buy it in different bit lengths. So even if you bought a shorter bit and you wanted to just keep,
Yeah. Just some kind of
Okay,
dance
over.
music. Some kind of.
Yeah.
And then everybody sits down and they get ready, and then Jeff sits down, and then so I was thinking that we'd do that, and whoever would be probably be me, or Mike can do it too. Whoever wants to control the feed would have it on multiple people. The gallery is I think it's the term. When you have like the squares all popped up, that go like this. Yeah.
Brady
gallery.
Bunch.
Okay. Does that sound like a good idea?
yeah.
Sure.
Sure, okay. All right. So then we'll go to this is one of those things that's better, and it's when you're thinking about it, then is when you actually come to do it, isn't it? God bless America. Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, I see what the problem is. You take oh, I got it. I got you now. Yeah, you have to save each. Now I get it. You have to save each individual frame. Got it. Okay. And then you. Oh, I see. Then you go off. And okay. But this wasn't as slick as I thought it was. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go back to it. That was good. I'm sorry, Gina. You're gonna have to use a paper and pen.
I have my eye paper and my eye pencil. I'm ready.
Okay. All right. So gallery view. So all right. And then the next thing is the next thing is the first conversation. And I think that's all done through the Zoom app. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
And what do you think? I think we should have the speaker function, the speaker function on. So when the speaker comes, their face is bigger than everybody else's. Or do you think we should have the gallery function on?
Well, at least in the gallery function, I know there's at least a frame that lights up around whoever's actively speaking.
Okay. Any thoughts from anybody?
Not to mention you can see their lips moving.
Okay. And I'll send you some photos. Yeah, okay. So that in the gallery function. So as you scroll down, and people will go on and off and talk and that kind of thing. We get down to Richard's discussing his friend Smith and Wesson. And then we have the whole thing where everybody stands up and shows their own pajamas. Okay. And then when you get on to page 5, talks about the clock. I think if we can, Mike, can you see how we can get like a clock in there somehow?
Yeah, I'll find a way to at least shoot a few minutes of a clock and maybe show it rolling around or
Yeah.
something.
I
I'll
don't know
figure-
how we do that. We'll have to do that in the edit.
digital overlay like on 24.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the numbers
We'll come up with something. I just need to know what times we're going from.
Yeah, probably from 9 to 3.
And we need to show that progression.
Yeah, just for the progression. And then if you go down to if you go to page 6 again. Oh, no, we said that's right, Ted. It's going to be just whatever you guys did last week with turning off your image.
Mm.
You need to practice doing that later on this week because that was pretty slick. Because that made, when it's in the gallery view, it makes all the images expand as each one drops off. So when it comes down to 2 people talking, it's just those 2. And actually, I think we should probably do the whole thing in gallery now that I think of it.
It'll improve the coming and going of people.
Yes, it will. It will. Does everybody feel good about that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay, and then on page 7, when Jeff ends his call with Fran, and there's no on the chat function, it's so small. We need the watching you frame can be anybody, just changes their name.
Mhm.
But on the chat function, unless we somehow blow it up, it says don't get too confident, things are about to change. And it's so small in the chat function. I don't know how we do that.
I can. We should be able to mock something up for a chat
Okay.
when it pop up.
Yeah, that's going to foreshadow the eventual thing. Do we, since at the bottom of page 7, Jeff is supposed to text to Marzin, and I had originally envisioned someone, well, whoever Jeff is, a camera actually watching him text something. I'm not sure that works.
And you just have like somebody texting fingers, anybody's?
Yeah, that's what I thought we'd do, and we would plug that in.
See if you just show the text, hey, Marzin, give me
Or
a
if you
call.
just, or if you just show anybody's fingers, you can film that yourself, just,
Yeah,
with another phone or something.
yeah, and I can just put it on any old. Right, and I'll put Mars. Okay, I was
Right.
overthinking it.
I was gonna say, then it would just be a screen share again. You would,
Yeah, hey,
Andre's Jeff, right?
Yeah,
Should probably be Andre's fingers. Otherwise, maybe noticeable.
That's true.
okay, but that should be pretty easy then, though.
Yeah.
just film him typing a text. Hey, Marzin, give me a call.
Yeah, I don't know if he has any friends. We'll find him one.
I'm not far from him. We can probably make something work.
Okay, cool. All right. There's a couple of those. There we go. There, and then the conversation begins, and the Zoom pops up. We just have to put that right in the middle. I mean, just insert that piece. The software I was working with is called the High Definition Movie Maker, and it seems pretty easy to use.
Okay.
I'm doing something for work that I'm going to be practicing how to splice things together, so I think it'll be okay. Okay. I love that conversation. The way Matt does that makes me laugh every time.
Just well written.
Yeah, right. Who knows? The cops came arresting. Oh, fuck. Sports bars, right? You even know many of this shit is true. Fucking guys, I tell the stories of Yankees fans, so it's probably all bullshit. I tickle me when I read that one. Okay. Okay, so then Jeff gets a text from Richard. So someone's gonna have to send a text from Richard. Oh,
And that's and Bill, I did that in another show, and that was pretty easy because what they did was they changed my name to like the name of the person that was texting. So when it came up on the screen, that's all they did. Was they went into their contacts and changed my name. So it made it pretty easy.
Yeah. Okay. So Richard has to text Jeff, and then both pop up on the Zoom platform. Okay. All right. And then Marsden drops off after that brief discussion. So there'll be 3 pictures up there.
So back on that part, he gets a text, but no one really sees it though.
I guess we just get the sound. Oh, we need the sound.
Like save the chocolate.
You just need the bing. I mean, unless you want to add in that says, go on Zoom, but otherwise you just have to hear the bing.
Yeah, and I'll just send a thing. I'll write in there. Oh, Richard's gonna hop on, and then that'll be a nice quick transition. Just that one line from Jeff. I just got a text from Richard. He's gonna hop on here.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at Gina. I don't realize she's not looking at me because we're not in the same room together.
I will only look at you.
As long as I'm mocking some things up, I may be able to mock up what looks like a text window to pop up and just include some of that stuff. I'll see what we can come up with.
Gina, my dachshund does the same thing whenever I'm talking to him. It goes like this.
Which makes me wonder if I'm in the same screen on your computer that I am on mine, because if I pretend look at you, I don't know if I really am looking at you.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe I have to do this. I don't know.
Yeah. Just like my dog.
Yeah.
I'm
not going to take that as an insult.
No. He's a very sophisticated creature. See, only you and Mike have not met him. Everybody else has.
Wait, I've been at your house.
Oh, so you've met him. That's right. Mike's the only one who's not met him. So you know Bandit. Okay.
Call your wiener bandit.
Yeah. It's going to mask. And
I
then
love
Spike
Dr.
at first, but he wouldn't come.
I love dogs. When I see him walking the door, I say, "Hey, nice wiener," and half of them have a sense of humor.
He'd be just as happy if the rest of the world would have died and I was the only one left. Okay. Page 13, we're going to need another pop-up saying watching you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, okay, so then we got a few more then we have the people come in and then Joanna gets killed. By the way, Shannon is out, and I'm going to try and get another Joanna here shortly. She's taking care of a sick father.
Oh, her dad's sick again.
Yeah.
I might know someone that might be able to do it if you can't find someone.
If you want to trade Jake for the cop, and you be the murder victim. Up to you.
I kind of like being the cop, but
Okay.
let me see. If not, there's an actress, Leslie Shapiro, that might be able to do it.
Oh yeah, Leslie would be good.
And it's not a big commitment. She's dead within 20 minutes.
So she probably would work well for her, because I had said something to her about, hey, we should really try to do something. So I can reach out to her because she
That'd be
probably
great.
would like to do it. Yeah, I'll do that.
Because I'm gonna finish writing it up this week.
Okay.
Okay.
No lines for her though. She's already dead. So.
Yeah, she's dead. Yeah, her lines are written. She's done. No, she gets no stop. Anyway. Okay. Because of
So it's what you said. It's Joanna.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Thank you.
Mike.
Yeah.
The when the actual person when Joanna's getting murdered, what we need is what I would like to see, and I mean, is that somehow have the computer fall off the table and kind of spin around, but end up on one side, so that he can look Sam can look eerily into the camera and kiss us.
I I think the best way to accomplish that's going to be with someone a stunt person who is
Yeah.
off camera that actually holding the computer and going through the following motions.
Sure.
That way we don't actually have to break anybody's machine.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I meant. Yeah. That's the only way I thought too. So we'll have to get, so,
You have anybody we can knock down?
hey, Gail, make sure
Yes.
your friend, what's the gal's name? Young woman's name?
Leslie Shapiro.
Yeah. She has to have a friend.
Well, you mean, I mean,
She has to have a friend that can pretend the
Someone-
camera's falling over for
you
her.
know what? I'll ask her because she's got her daughter and her husband are both
Okay, good.
in the house.
Even better.
Fantastic, because we're going to need a murderer as well.
Yeah. Would the husband be
Right.
glad to try and kill her too while he's at it?
I'm sure I'd love to do that. I'll ask her.
Yeah. Because I don't know if they want Sam running around their house anytime. Because
It's not really an audition per se. Whoever's dying has to have a stunt double and someone ready to kill them.
yeah.
It's a 3-for-1.
All we need. That's all we need. The daughter can flip the camera around, and then the husband can kill her in the midst. I mean, she just has to think of all the things that's going on in the quarantine. He wants to kill her about. Okay. Okay. 911. We get the police call. Good job.
We do.
Yeah.
I punched them up a little bit as well.
Okay.
So it'll continue. I'm having a little technical issue getting it to play all the way
That's all right.
while I'm in a Zoom meeting.
Okay.
Okay. All right. That's the big thing, and then the last thing is how do we get the cop to call Jeff? Well, just have to call him on the phone, I guess, and then just record it.
I can take if we can record, if you can send me the audio or I can record the audio when we decide we're going to do the phone conversation between the cop and Jeff. As long as, and I can record whatever we're doing right now, but when we decide to record that conversation, we can record it and I can dumb it down so it sounds like a telephone call.
And you know, we have the ability to record a lot of things here as well.
Okay. So just an MP3, right?
Yeah, we can. I mean, I'll talk to Jake. We've got the mics and things that we can record here as well.
My thought is what I would do is go through it, and part of the call would be from Jeff's perspective, where you would hear his voice, right? You know, as
Don't sit down.
as we're recording it, and then the cop would be dumbed down to a telephone level, and then at some point flip it so that we're at the cop's perspective.
I'm gonna. Can you hold on just a second? I'm gonna unplug my microphone so it makes it so Jake can.
Is that
hear
Jake
directly
there?
me.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jake.
Jake's here. Okay.
Hello.
I'm waiting
Check,
for my
check,
camera.
test.
Okay, can you hear it?
Calling Jake. I hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you say that again? Because we can record on this side because he's got a mic and he's got things that he can
But-
do.
I think we can record it together on it from Zoom
Okay.
because it's going to have to be a conversation, and I want it to come through natural.
Okay.
But we'll at some point record the conversation between Jeff and the cop. And this goes for any of the phone conversations that we're going to have to represent if we want to represent them in some fashion this way. But I think flipping the perspective at some point reminds us that we're on the phone. So
Okay.
through part of the call, it would be from Jeff's perspective, and Jeff's voice would be to the fore with the regular recording, and then dumb the cop down, and then at some point flip it so that we get a sense of what the cop's doing, and put Jeff's voice in telephone equalization, and then have the cop ring through true.
No, we could have them do it the picture would be Jeff talking on the phone, and the audio would be, yeah, okay, that'd be cool.
It just let the audio change the perspective
Yeah.
rather than the video.
Yeah. Okay. And then that's it for what I wanted to cover for today. All right, a couple of things. We're going to need to get we're going to have a second part of this conversation later on this week or next when we get to the resolution. But we're good for this first 20 some odd pages. I think we're good. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
You only did Act 1.
Yeah, I don't have two written yet, do I?
Yeah, part of it.
Oh, geez, hold on. Where am I? Oh, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Duh. All right. Then God, more accomplished than I thought. Anyway, then on page 18, we talk about it's the standard Zoom stuff. But Van has to call into the cops.
And I've as long as we can do a representation of her holding the phone somewhere near the camera so that it's obvious, hey, we're making a phone call here.
Yeah, that'd be easy.
I can run that off. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, and then it's Jeff, Richard, and then that is just going back and forth on the ones and the twos and the threes and the what do you call that? And the view, what I said that's called?
Gallery.
Gallery.
Thank you. I'm having a chemo brain moment. Okay. That's one of the things that sometimes I lose words. I like to say it's from the chemo, but it's actually from age. Okay.
Say chemo. It sounds more like a hero kind of thing.
Yeah. It's the chemo brain.
I told you how I used that one at work. I did. I stopped an attorney from kind of booting a client because she was going through and she was forgetting stuff.
Yeah.
Like showing up for appointments. And she had never done that before. And I said, look, it's chemo brain.
Yeah. And that's a real thing. Okay. And the rest is Jeff. They drop off one by one. Richard and Van talk. Richard and Van talk. Jeff walks into the room. And then Fran calls Jeff. Hey, Mike, what do you think about the using the WhatsApp thing? That might be too hard to handle because that gives it too many weird perspectives.
I think recording it's going to be the bigger issue.
Okay.
For us.
Yeah, we'll probably cut that out.
We can represent audio fairly well. I mean, however we record it, and I can make it sound however we need it to sound. But I think WhatsApp kind of complicates things.
Yeah, well, I think we'll probably just strike that then.
We can talk about the fact that we're using it and represent the fact that we're using it, but I don't know how to represent that on screen.
Yeah, and that would require too much people wandering around the house with cameras. Okay. All right.
There was the Zello app that I brought up that it kind of gives a push to talk function.
Yeah.
That's not that hard because that would just be represented in audio. I think everybody understands what those tones are.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, my internet went out.
That's all right. We were talking about how it's more likely than not we will not use WhatsApp because in the it doesn't give us too much. It doesn't give us too much of a benefit to move the story forward. It might be too hard to do box.
And what were you saying about the $1,000 buy-in to be a part of this, Bill?
It's been waived, I think, is what he said.
Because we're going to make tens of dollars off this.
Wait, I was going to say, Gail's frozen. Gail's frozen, so it doesn't matter anyway.
She got voted again.
Okay, then we got the.
Back.
Oh, good.
Back again.
There's just no getting rid of her.
See, we could kill her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Richard, you're up.
Half back.
All right,
I'll
I
be
got
glad
one.
to go, yes. Now she is.
There she is.
Yeah.
The one thing that I'm having we don't want to make this too long because we actually want people to watch it. So I'm not sure how long I'll be able to. I'm working on making the romance between Jeff and Fran work somehow. At least plant the seeds. But I really want Fran to be the hero and go and kick Richard's ass. So. So we're gonna have to figure that out. If you've not read it, yeah. So, because I think
Put a bunch
you
of
know-
shoes on sticks and have people just shoving shoes into the frame with him.
I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. But Richard has Joanna. Richard has Joanne at his house. That's why there's no address. She hasn't. He killed. I'm not sure if she's dead yet either. He might have dragged her half alive downstairs in the basement. And then, so because we'll need that because after after Fran kills Richard, Joanne will still have a job. All right, so that's kind of where we're at. All right, the one thing we're gonna have to, Mike, if you could put it in the back of your mind is, as we may have to move Fran to Richard's house somehow.
Okay.
Yeah, so we may need like some highway, some road footage of someone driving or something. Maybe
I can
that
make
someplace-
that happen.
what?
I'm essential. I'm out anyway. I can make that happen.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So what's everybody's availability this week?
Not Monday.
Not Monday? Okay.
Not Monday works for me.
No, not me, too. I have to go to Wilmington Monday.
I'm good.
Gail?
Are you talking in the evening or during the day?
Oh, evenings for sure.
Oh,
Evening.
evening's open right now.
Okay. Because even
I
though I'm
would-
not essential, I still have to work.
I would prefer not Wednesday because I teach 3 classes on Thursday.
Oh,
So I potentially am available, but sitting here right now, I don't know that yet.
well, let's
I'm
play.
still planning stuff, so.
Well, let's plan on a Tuesday anyway. And then I would like to start putting this thing together next week. Okay. No one's screaming the pain and said, no, not next week, anything with that. So I guess we're okay.
Are we gonna have a script?
Yeah. Well, hey, you have 1.5 acts. Worst comes to worst, we'll just throw a to be continued on the back of it. Well,
She picked up again next pandemic.
yeah.
It's not so much having a script, it's having everybody.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. The only I have to get with Andre. He's the only other thing, because being a nurse, he's got commitments.
He's a little busy.
Yeah,
He's more responsible than I am.
he's just saving us all. That's all. All right. Well, guys, you are going to get 43 minutes back of your life. And here's my plan. Just so you know, I will get something written tomorrow evening, and then Tuesday during the day when I'm supposed to be working, and we should be okay. I will have the end of the second act written for you, and then probably the beginning of the third to close this thing up. Okay?
Okay.
You thinking 7 Tuesday, Bill? Or what
Yeah,
time?
please.
All right, cool. All right.
Is that too late in the night for everybody? Was that good?
No, no, that's
Okay. All right. And luckily, my wife records Jeopardy for me because I'm a Jeopardy. No, it's the freaking Etruscans. The Etruscans. No, it's not, you idiot.
so Bill,
Yes,
Leslie said sure, because I asked her, I said, hey, you want to be in a internet Zoom murder mystery play? I said, you're the victim. She's like, sure, what are the details? So I'll make introductions through an email so that you can follow up with her.
All right, great. That's wonderful. It's so exciting. Woo! And then that's great. So thanks so much, everybody. You have a wonderful night. And I will send you some emails throughout tomorrow and the next day, and then we'll link up on Tuesday night.
Sounds good.
All right, sounds
Thanks.
good.
Right,
So
bye.
Bill, I have a quick question.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said I'm the cop, and is that the police role that I'm seeing, or is it a different one?
No, the police.
Okay, all right,
I haven't written it all yet.
okay. You said something about being drunk and stuff, so I wasn't sure.
No, well, yeah, I was drunk when I wrote you last night.
Just the rest of us.
But Gail,
Yeah,
the first cop ones are recordings, are not you.
okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, when they answer the phone, when they're
Yeah.
calling in.
You,
Yeah.
let me tell you what happens. You interview the members of the thing, right?
Okay,
And then you discover, by talking to Alejandro, that Richard was also at Shearson, blah, 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 and Jones, whatever it is. And then you discover that the person who gave him a referral for his job was Chip Slattery, the guy who tried to kill Fran in the office.
okay,
Yeah, so through your questioning, you're going to discover it. And then somehow Fran ends up there, which I haven't figured out yet, to save the day.
okay,
All right, and that's where we are.
all
Maybe
right,
you do. Hell, I don't know yet.
okay.
Maybe you do it, and then Fran and Jeff fall in love over the violence. I don't know.
Okay,
The characters haven't told me yet.
all righty, sounds good.
All right, see you guys Tuesday 7.
All right,
Yeah.
see ya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Gail.
Nice to see you too.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody. See you,
Bye-bye.
Matt.
See ya.